Before viewing this section on electric motor hand trucks, you must first watch sections 1 through 5 of this video. This part of the operator training program deals with the narrow aisle equipment classified as electric motor hand trucks. The Industrial Truck Association, also known as the ITA, classifies these vehicles as Class 3 equipment. These machines are called electric motor hand trucks because the operator typically walks with the unit rather than rides. There are some trucks which offer the operator the option to walk, ride or walk, and even ride only. Please remember that there can be significant differences between different brands of electric motor hand trucks in the way their controls operate, the layout of the operator's compartment, and other features. That is why it is extremely important for you to read and fully understand the operation and maintenance manual that comes with your truck. Also, you must fully understand all the warning plates and decals on your vehicle. In this program, we'll cover general features of electric motor hand trucks, the components and controls, and general guidelines for operating these types of trucks. The types of trucks we'll be discussing are walkie pallet trucks, walkie end riders, walkie stackers, and electric tow tractors. General rules of the road for operating lift trucks are covered in Section 4 of this video. Be sure that you know and follow those general rules. Remember, a professional knows their machine and the rules and respects them. That's what safety is all about. All electric motor hand trucks are powered by industrial batteries. These trucks commonly have a 24-volt electrical system, although other voltage configurations do exist. The first group of electric motor hand trucks we will discuss includes walkie pallet trucks and walkie end riders. These trucks are designed for indoor use, for transporting pallets, loading and unloading tractor trailers where stacking is not involved, and in some cases for low-level order picking. Typically, they have a maximum lift height of about 6 inches and range in capacity from 4,000 to 8,000 pounds. Electric motor hand trucks are not typically designed for ramp operation, but if you do operate your truck on a ramp, remember to follow the rules of the road for ramp operation and never operate on grades which exceed the manufacturer's recommendations. The operator, depending on the design, can either walk or ride with the vehicle. You can only ride these machines when there is an operator platform designed for this purpose equipped on the machine. When we refer to a walkie pallet truck, we mean that the operator can only operate this machine from a walking position. There is no platform for the operator to ride on. A walkie end rider, on the other hand, does have a platform, so the operator has the option to either walk or ride this vehicle. Now let's move to the major components of a walkie or end rider truck. The chassis portion of the truck includes the operator's platform, battery compartment, and major system components such as the drive, hydraulic, and electrical systems, as well as the brakes. The forks engage the load and support it. Forks come in a variety of lengths, usually anywhere from 42 inches to as much as 103 inches. Load wheels are located near the tip of the forks. These load wheels must fall into the slot between the boards on the bottom of the pallet before you lift it. On end rider units, there is a handrail which helps provide support for the operator when riding the vehicle. Most handrails will contain a control box, which allows the operator to lift and lower the forks, select a high-speed option, and sound the horn. This is the control arm. Raising and lowering the arm applies the brakes, which allows the truck to stop. The control arm also steers the machine. Read the operation and maintenance manual for the braking performance of your truck. On the end of the control arm is the control handle. The control handle provides directional control and speed, lifting, lowering, and horn function. On the end of the control handle, an emergency auto reverse button is provided. This feature is commonly referred to as the belly button switch and is a safety device which propels the truck in the forked direction of travel when activated. This feature is intended to reduce the risk of the operator from being pinned between the vehicle and any obstruction in front of the operator. Another safety feature is a return to neutral switch. This switch prevents the truck from moving before the control arm is lowered. Sometimes operators will try to activate the directional control before the control arm is lowered. If this were allowed to happen, It could cause unintentional movement of the truck and possible injury to you and pedestrians around the vehicle. Some walkie-in riders may be equipped with an optional coast control feature, which is used for slow speed and low-level order picking. Remember, only use the coast control on smooth, level surfaces. Make sure you keep your arm fully extended to reduce the chance of running over your feet. Also, be sure the pick route is clear so you don't get pinned between the vehicle and any stationary objects along the way. For the general rules of the road when traveling and parking your hand truck, refer to Section 4 of this video and your workbook. Here are some specific rules for traveling and operating an electric motor hand truck. Prior to operating your truck, you must complete the pre-operational inspection at the beginning of your shift. Routines for completing the inspection are covered in Section 3 of this program. When a walkie is traveling chassis first, it is moving in the forward direction. When traveling with the forks first, it is moving in reverse. If you're traveling with a load, travel with the forks in the raised position. If you're traveling empty, travel with the forks in the lowered position. When entering a pallet, always square the truck with the load. Drive forward until the load is centered and secured. Lift the pallet while making sure the load wheels drop through the opening on the bottom of the pallet. If your vehicle is capable of handling 2 pallets at the same time, make sure the load wheels drop through the first opening of the second pallet. Read the operation and maintenance manual for the performance of your truck. Another type of electric motor hand truck is the walkie stacker. These trucks operate similar to a walkie pallet truck, but they are capable of lifting loads up to 206 inches high. They are commonly used in repetitive stacking applications where travel distances are minimal, such as storage and staging areas. Since these trucks can lift to such high heights, it is very important for the operator to understand that he or she should only travel with the load raised to the travel position, which is typically 6 to 8 inches above the surface. Never travel with the load raised higher than this. The last vehicle we will discuss in this section is the electric tow tractor. Tow tractors, also sometimes called tuggers, are used to hitch several trailers together and pull them throughout a facility. They are also common in low-level order picking applications. Operators can either sit or stand while operating a tow tractor, depending on the equipment. Please read the operation and maintenance manual for the performance of your truck. This is the end of Section 8. Please complete the exercises in your workbook. Once you've completed these exercises, proceed to Section 9, stand-up and control truck operation, if you operate this type of vehicle.